Hello everyone. In this video we're going to go over the three challenges that were presented in Lambda functions in one of the previous videos. So let's see how these simple challenges can be solved. Okay, so the challenge number 2, or the first challenge that in this video we'll go over, was basically a practice to write a Lambda function when there is also an if statement involved in creating that function. So here's the solution. You basically say if the true statement, and then you will say if, and then you will have your conditional, and then you will have your false statement, or the output if the statement was false. So let's go ahead and run this. So this is how the answer is going to look like. But for the sake of practice, let's do the same thing with normal function. So define my function, and we will have one input x. So here, if x remainder of x divided by 2 is equal to 1, which means the solution is, the number is odd. I want x to be multiplied by 5. So I want x to be multiplied by 5, and else I want x to be divided by 2. So since this is a normal function, I have to say return x multiplied by 5, and do the same thing for the other return. So I run this part of the code. So my function is created. Now I can map this my function to the list, and we should get the same result. As you can see, we get the same result. So basically, if you compare these two, the functions up here, and also the lambda function, you can see in lambda you would say the what you want to get if the conditional is true, and then if, and then your statement, conditional statement, and then else what you would get if the conditional is false. So basically this is the syntax of if statement in a lambda function. The second challenge is even simpler. So if we run this part of the code, we will have the iris data. This is sepal length, sepal width, petal length, petal width, and this is the label of the this is the label of the flower. So there is like 3 types of flower. We have setosa, and then we have versicolor, and we have virginica. So to create this, to find the area of petal area and sepal area, all we need to do is to create a function. So I create a function area, which to calculate the area, basically x and y based on the calculations here, length multiplied by width. And now I map the area to the sepal length and sepal width to calculate the sepal area. And these are my sepal area. Then I can do the same things for petal area and petal area, which is multiplying petal length with petal width. Very simple. The same thing could be done for next challenge, basically doing the same thing, but this time instead of having a function, we apply a lambda function to sepal length and sepal width. Very similar, and you will get the same answers.